Start the day with a breakfast. All through the day, meditate on His promises. Keep your mind filled with thoughts of hope, faith, thoughts of victory. Focus very simply a positive attitude and mindset. The hopeful person absolutely refuses to be negative in any way.
They let you down. Don't put your hope in your career. Things may change. Put your hope in the Lord, in the God who spoke worlds into existence, in the God who flung stars into space. When you have your hope in Him, the Scripture says you will never be disappointed.
God doesn't want me worrying about anything. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zero. Philippians 4:6, don't worry about anything. That's pretty clear. Instead, pray about everything. We've talked about this many times. You can pray, you can panic. If you're not praying, you're panicking. If you worry, you can worship. If you're not worshiping, you worry. Invite worship in the front door, worry goes out the back door. And so God says, I don't want you worrying about anything. Why? He says, worry is unreasonable. It's unreasonable. In other words, it doesn't make sense. It's illogical. It is irrational. It is unreasonable. In the first place, you typically worry about the wrong thing. You worry about the little stuff. I don't know. All creation trusts my care except human. He's saying worry isn't natural. Jesus said worry is unhelpful. What does he mean by that? It's useless. It doesn't work. Worry is worthless. It doesn't change anything when you worry. Matthew 6, verse 27, Jesus says, who of you by worrying can add a single hour to his life? Worry can't make you an inch taller. Worry can't make you an inch shorter. Can't make you bigger or smaller, thinner or fatter. Worry doesn't work. And then who of you can change anything? He says you can't add even a single hour to your life. Worry about any problem in your life will never move you one step toward that situation. Worry is worthless. Worry cannot change anything in your past. Your past is past. So why do you worry about it? Worry cannot control your future. No matter how much you think you can, you're not controlling it by worrying about it. So if it can't change the past, and it can't control the future, what does it do? It messes up today. And he says there's no need to worry, because your Heavenly Father will take care of you. You know, when I was a kid, if I had any need in my life, I didn't worry about it. I just went to my dad. And said, Dad, I need this, or Mom, I need this. And if I needed money to buy something, I said, Dad, I need some money to buy this. I never once worried about where he was going to get the money. That was his worry. It's a yellow caution, like a bam, bam, bam. And saying, at this point, I've forgotten how good God is. I've forgotten the promises of God. I've forgotten what God has promised to do in my life to meet all my needs. He says it over and over and over. I will meet all your needs. There's no Jesus Christ, because I know heaven's perfect and I'm not. So I'm trusting Jesus Christ to forgive me and save me by His grace. Not by my words. I'm just trusting God to save me because He loves me. He wants to forgive me. He sent Jesus to die for me. When Jesus died on the cross for you, He solved your biggest problem. You don't have any bigger problem than eternal salvation. But if that's your biggest problem, why do you doubt His taking care of the smaller things in your life? What's the logic of saying, I'm going to trust God to get me to heaven, but I'm not going to trust Him to help me make my car payment?